Here in Oceanside, a city that never sleeps, where crime never takes a holiday, not even for Valentine's Day, one man fights the forces of evil, fights for justice, fights for the common man, and he fights even harder for the common woman. That man's name is Mike, hard as nails, Private Eye.
I'm Mike Nails, Private Eye. Hard as nails, they call me. I investigate some pretty tough cases, like the guys who don't turn off their cell phones in meetings, the people who eat in restaurant buffets and bring home doggy bags, the guys who paint graffiti on restroom walls. I got some pretty good phone numbers that way. I steer away from problems between a husband and a wife. So I didn't care to take on Joy Buchanan's case, only she was so persuasive, I couldn't resist. Besides, she had a body that could haunt a man's dreams. And in this business, it's tough to make a buck. So I took her case. Here's how it all happened. Come in.
I'm Joy.
I'm sure you are.
Joy Buchanan, wife of Big Buck Buchanan, so called because he likes big bucks.
Oh, you mean your husband's wealthy?
No, he's a deer hunter.
A deer hunter. I see. So, why don't you have a seat?
I'd rather sit here.
So what brings you to Mike Hard as Nails, Mrs. Buchanan?
You can call me Joy, Mr. Nails.
And you can call me what everyone else does, hard as.
All right, hard ass.
That's hard as, Joy.
Of course.
So what brings you here?
My husband, Big Buck. I think he's seeing another woman.
I steer away from cases like that. They only make hard feelings. Besides, I hate to see a husband and a wife break up. Marriage is something sacred.
Oh, please, hard ass. You must help me.
Well, since you put it that way, what can I do for you?
Every Thursday night, Big Buck says he's going to the bingo palace to play bingo.
And you don't think he is?
No, I don't. He leaves every day at 4 p.m. to study the cards, he says.
That's possible.
But he doesn't return until after midnight.
Maybe he goes out for coffee with some of the other bingo players.
Maybe you just fell off the turnip wagon.
Oh, I see. So you think he's fooling around?
Now you're getting it. So last Thursday I went to the bingo palace to find Big Buck. He wasn't there.
That's terrible.
Not really, I won 20 bucks. But winning isn't everything. And I knew then that I had lost my own buck, Big Buck Buchanan.
So where do you think he is on Thursday night?
He's at the rendezvous. I found the visa bills.
So what do you want me to do?
I want you to go to the rendezvous and find out who the little doe is Big Buck is after. Get there at 5.
5?
Yes, if I know Big Buck, he's going for the happy hour special. He's as tight as the ring on a fat lady's finger.
Do you have a photo of him so I'll know who I'm looking for?
No, I don't. He's camera shy.
A lot of men are.
He's got good reason. He's as homely as a bowl of mush.
You want me to go to the rendezvous and look for a guy as homely as a bowl of mush. You gotta be more specific.
He's in his 60s, gray hair, big paunch.
You gotta be more specific.
He drives a 1938 Packard.
Oh, he drives a 1938 Packard to the rendezvous.
Yes, he likes antiques and feels sorry for things that are old. You should see our house. The only thing in it that's not an antique is me.
So you want me to go to the rendezvous, look for a man and a woman in a 1938 Packard, and then what?
I want you to take photos of them. I want you to catch them in the act.
In the act?
In the act of eating. My goodness, I don't care about the other. The last time Big Buck took me out for a romantic dinner was Valentine's Day 2000. Romantic dinner at Taco Bell.
You know this is gonna cost you big money.
Do the happy hour special like Big Buck does.
All right, Joy. I'll go to the rendezvous and get your photos. And I'll tell you about it on Friday.
Oh, thank you, Hard-Ass. You were my last resort.
That's what I usually am.
Well, goodbye then, and good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it. So on Thursday, I go to the rendezvous. I sit in the parking lot and wait until this bright yellow 1938 Packard pulls in. What a beauty. And I watch as Big Buck Buchanan and his dough get out and go into the restaurant. I follow them in, and I get a table right next to theirs. I take out my digital camera, and I get photos of them in the act of eating and drinking, wine after glass of wine, expensive stuff, Gallo. And I report it all to Joy Buchanan on Friday. Come in.
So, did you go to the rendezvous and do as I asked?
Yes. I got there at 5:45, just when the 1938 Packard pulled in, still in time for the happy hour special.
I knew it! But tell me, who was he with?
Well, just get a look at those. These.
Why, she looks like she's 95 years old. Maybe older.
So you see, my dear Joy, you got nothing to worry about. She came in on a walker. She couldn't read the menu. She couldn't hear what he said. She's a genuine antique. She matches the 1938 Packard.
Oh, Hard-Ass, I'm so grateful. Why, she's just probably one of his late mother's friends. He's just feeling sorry for someone who's old. Here. Take this. Thanks again. I'll go home now, cast away my ugly suspicions, and give my heart to Big Buck.
Like I said, I hate to see a husband and a wife break up. Marriage is something sacred. You know, it's just amazing what you can do with a computer and a digital photo these days. You can make the hair gray, you can put wrinkles on a face, bags under the eyes, droop the lips. You can make a 30-year-old woman look like she's 95. Like I said, it's tough to make a buck in this business. So when I show this untouched photo to old Big Buck Buchanan, you just bet it'll be good for some big bucks. Yep, big bucks.